Bernie is. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but I'm kidding again. Ugh.
Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. It's been too long since last time. That was nice.
Let me tell you, I literally, I sang that song before in the same course. I've talked about this, I think.
But anyways, it's time for another Hollow Knight stream, everybody. How are you all today? Hello, EML.
Terrible. Thank you for asking.
Hello, Nathaniel the Average Creator. Hello, DJ S. Kirby. Hello, Janice Rivera. Welcome. As you can see, we're back with Hollow Knight, and NeoDev is with me once again today. Formerly Piffle, but we'll acknowledge his new name change and call him NeoDev from now on.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, again, NeoDev. I think I've mentioned this. I think I mentioned it as an aside in one of Tony's other streams during in the comments. But yeah, he is Piffle 2.0. Okay, so here's the thing. I will not hint at what's currently happening with Piff. What I will say is, yeah, no, this is no longer. Piffle no longer goes by the name of Piffle. It's Piff Amelie. That's all you guys are gonna know for now.
Yep. But yeah, as for what's going on right now, last time we started with a very, 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 very frustrating sequence, and your avatar just changed. Okay. You are now angry. Hang on. Let me see this totally. You are now wide.
I'm gonna change it to something more presentable, but this is a
NeoDev is now Neo Angie.
Okay, so this is from the wonderful Hat in Time mod called do not call Sans at 3 a.m. and do not order the Freddy Fazbear plush at 3 a.m. They're great. NeoDev solo Simone the Digger. Guys, I'm a normal man. See, it's different when we talk about my characters, or like our characters. Not me.
Well, who knows? This kind of avatar might be suitable for this kind of stream. R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Yeah, unfortunately, we all thought him invincible, but he has gone to meet his maker. How unfortunate.
Oh my god, wait, no, I could be something so much stupider, actually. Hold on, give me a moment to cook.
Oh boy. You're long. Hello, the infinite loading screen, and the infinite master 85. 2 infinites in this chat, wow. Oh boy, people are power scaling you in chat.
Chat. I'm not, like, NeoDev. Sonic Race Concept will actually, NeoDev confirmed that he tear down the concept of dimensionality. See, that's, no.
This is what happens when you take every single word we say on each one of these live streams at complete face value.
Guys, stop power scaling me. I don't want salty people to say that I don't win. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey guys, wait, hold on. Guys, there's a new person joining the stream. It's Sir Musty from the channel Sir Musty. Say hello, Sir Musty. Hold on. Hey guys, it's me, Sir Musty, and today we're back.
I have no words.
Today we'll Sonic Racing. Soapy chat. I can't be British.
Hello, it's Sir Musty.
No, this is like, he's like an actual content creator. I love his work. Let me not be so musty.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
Tony, can you make an MU tier list for Venom from Marvel Comics?
Maybe. but that this stream is not the time to be requesting stuff like that. We're going to be playing a game. We're going to be angry at the game. Because... And frankly, we've spent 5 minutes of just yammering about, and I think it's about the time we should actually start. Is everyone here ready to experience pain once more?
No.
Okay, that's one person.
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
Nah, I won't get
But anyways,
used to it, actually.
How are we both doing? I'm doing good. Neo just got back from, like, a performance.
Yeah, I'm so tired. But I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Alright. Create outreach source protector. And...
How we laughed and laughed.
Except I wasn't laughing. Under the circumstances, I was shockingly nice.
See, I love the jazz cover we did of that song so much more than the original.
All right, when last we left, we were at the Crystal Peak.
Yeah, and then you peaked.
All right, we are back.
I'm trying to find something that I can use as like a proper avatar until I make one just for myself.
Now where?
Okay, so the whole reason that I've done this change is because I wanted to separate myself from the character of Piff. Again, for reasons that will be explained probably in late April. The character of Piff, is like me. It's very much, or it's not me, but it's very much a creation of mine. It spawned from you get a little bit of lore while Tony explores. It spawned from me really liking another character named Piffle. There's a game that's also called Piffle, with the main character that is named Piffle. And Piffle Neo was originally, the original avatar of Piffle Neo was well, the first time you ever saw me was just literally me taking the original Piffle's face and just cutting it out to make an avatar.
Yeah, the transparent one.
Yeah, I didn't like that, and then I went back and I actually made it like futuristic and stuff like that. And then after a while of having that, I was like, what if I didn't base my entire, or what if I stopped making him a really the equivalent of that one DeviantArt Stinky Pete account. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Okay, so there's a little bit of a little history lesson for you guys if you haven't seen that. So your character was inspired by a character named Piffle. It was essentially just it's essentially the equivalent of a Sonic the Hedgehog OC. But what I was explaining earlier is there's this meme that's every character has its own little dedicated fandom, and it's just this account on DeviantArt that just posts the same image of Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2, and they just put a filter on him each time, and they're it's a red one, it's fire Stinky Pete, it's blue one, it's plasma Stinky Pete, and I think it's the funniest shit ever. But I was
every
looking at
DeviantArt OC be like,
oh my god. But yeah, it's the opposite in case of Posture's avatar, where instead of becoming its own thing, it went full on avatar. Yeah, okay, so what ended up happening was then I made the redesign for Piffle, the 2.0 one, which really only stuck for a little while and a few videos. And then I made 3.0, and then I was this character, especially the lore now, has become so disconnected from what it originally was, to the point where, like, if you put them side by side, they are not the same. Fuck. Give me a second. I can actually, you know what? I can illustrate this point. I can literally illustrate this point using my using my reactive.
Oh, Hollow Knight. I don't remember. Did you play it before? I had 2 streams before where I played it. We are currently playing. This is currently part 3 of a ongoing series. Me trying to 100% this game finally.
Wait, Neo is playing it. Is this going to suck? I'm not playing.
Yeah, I'm the one playing.
Yeah. What's it called? But I'm illustrating a point with my reactive right now of the original Piffle and how Piffle is, or how Piff Amelie is now. They're so disconnected as characters that I physically, like, I did not. That's why the name change happened, actually, because I was like, okay, you know, I think it's kind of stupid for me to keep using this name, and it's just not this character anymore.
Alright, there's a something over here.
Here, okay.
Oh, I forgot I
Okay.
can just hold I don't need to constantly go through every menu to access
Part
the map.
one,
I can
you
just
have
hold the left bumper.
And in the second part, Tony lost his shadow. Poor Tony. Oh yeah. But anyways, Tony, if you want to pause, because I want to illustrate this point to you as well.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, I said it now. It should be. I'm waiting for it to appear on my side of the stream. Okay. If I'm like talking, you can see like this is like Piff. This is Piff Amelie, and when I stop talking, you're gonna see like proper Piffle.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they're very disconnected as characters now. They share no traits. So I was just like, okay, like this is just a separate character. The reason I went with the name of Piff is just because like no other name really stuck with me, and that's the only other name that people have really been calling Piffle. Like it just got shortened to Piff at a point, and I was just like, this works. And then I do like Ally.
Yeah, I can definitely see the clear inspiration, but
Yeah.
you've definitely evolved like separately from this guy.
Mm-hmm. Funny enough, okay, you know what? I'll use this. I'll use my little sketch design from the old video. But yeah, no, it's literally it's like to the point where like even like their ethnicity is not the same.
Janice Rivera says, "What is it with Springtrap versus Junko fans recently? A lot of people I've seen suggest Springtrap wins, but recently a lot of people I've seen suggest that Junko wins. You know what? I've come to the consensus too. Springtrap versus Junko is a Rorschach test. You see what you want to see, and whoever you think wins probably wins. It's like and it varies so much because the argument comes down to you either give Junko stuff she doesn't have and assumes it works on FNAF ghosts rather than just regular ghosts, or you don't give her that stuff and assume William can just possess everything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's such a crapshoot of a debate. Like, it's almost not even worth having.
Yeah, it sucks. Sorry, I was in the middle of a point, or the same point. But yeah, no, it's gotten to the point where like Piff and Piffle are literally like ethnicity wise are completely different. Like I'm pretty sure the original Piffle has like he has like brown hair, and he's like, or he has like light brown hair, like almost like near like a dirty blonde, and he's white, and the little hoodie he has on doesn't actually talk or anything. It's like not it's not a thing. It's just a cute little design detail. Piff Piff is actually I've never really revealed this because you don't really see much of him without his face. I think one of the sprites that I had originally depicted him with like a lighter screen, and it made him look white. He's not. He's black. What's it called? Not only that, but I made System Meow like actually like a part, like more so a part of his character. But I don't. But what's it called? As the series, or as whatever goes on, as stuff goes on with Piff development wise, as the character, which again you guys won't see till later. As that goes along, you guys will see more. You guys will see the disconnect a lot more obviously. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I will, by the end of what I am plotting, you guys will not see these two in the same light.
I see.
Someone said, have you seen episode 8? Yes.
Yes, we've seen. I have a pinned message. Just, I feel like whenever I make pinned messages for like the chat, no one actually bothers to read them.
It's because they like appear at the top, and then I don't notice it because I'm looking at the bottom of my phone. Maybe they are blind. Ever played a Oh my goodness, Snake Man. Oh, you don't even know. Okay, sorry.
Looks like looks like Neo's gonna go on a bit of a tangent.
Oh, absolutely. See, what happened was somebody mentioned Rayman. I've only played one Rayman game. That's what email said. I am a connoisseur of the UbiArt Rayman games. I do not care about Rayman 1, 2, or 3. Those can go exist or whatever.
I guess that means you're not gonna play like the 30th anniversary edition of Rayman 1.
I don't really care about that. Rayman 1 is such a game of all time.
That seems to be the general consensus. Like, hey, the Rayman games are good, but that first one's a little rough.
Oh, it absolutely is. Oh no, here we go. But anyways, I've tried playing the original Rayman. Not for me. I've tried playing Rayman 2. They're just not for me. I think Rayman 2 and 3 are pretty cool, but they're not like my type of 3D platformers. Now, Origins and Legends, on the other hand, that's a whole different discussion.
It's been a long time, but I have played Legends all the way through, and despite owning Origins, I have yet to actually finish it.
Tony.
Yeah?
If you don't get off of your blue spiny butt and finish Origins, I'm gonna crash out on you.
Do you want to change this to the Rayman Origins stream?
I would totally do that.
Maybe sometime in the future we'll stream Rayman Origins. But right now, I don't wanna cop out of Hollow Knight just to do Rayman.
Oh yeah. the email said the Rayman game I played was for the Wii U and PS4.
That was probably Legends.
Yeah, no, that's Legends. Apparently the first Rayman game for PS1 wasn't playtested by anyone outside the people who made it. That makes sense.
Yeesh.
Hmm.
You know, you think funny thing about playtesting is like you think it's like a cool job. It's like, oh, you get to play video games for a living, but no, when you actually hear about how it is to playtest games from like actual playtesters, it is apparently hell. Because like most of your time is just spent walking into a single wall for like 5 hours just to make sure like the collision is intact.
Yeah. I mean, I playtest for God's TV. Most of the, I think professionally, yeah, playtesting is like that, or like in the sense of like you literally dedicated your entire college career to being a game playtester, and then you got that. If it's like a big company, then yeah, sure. If they're like small, like a bunch of smaller companies don't do that. They just kind of go like, "Hey, play through the game and just tell us what you think."
Well, that's wonderful.
Thoughts on FNF versus Retrospective Part 2? Jack talks a lot about that. Jack
he
likes
does.
it.
That's not the kind of mod, not really a mod I particularly enjoy, but
Yeah, because it doesn't have Sonic.exe in it.
I wanna. Well, that's true, but you shouldn't say it.
I'm saying the quiet part out loud.
Okay, I got a new charm, Thorns of Agony. Let's see. Senses the pain of its bearer and lashes out the world around them. Oh, I get it. It's like a counter, automatic counter. That could be neat. Ah.
It's not a counter, but if you are getting hit in a boss a lot and you're getting hit by them specifically, it can help.
Alright.
Tony, travel back in time to make sure that NeoDev never said, nah. Screw y'all.
I could my character could probably do that. Probably do that with enough build-up and speed, but it'd take a while, and Neo is just as fast as me. So,
Nah, me is the no. Okay, NeoDev. Piv is just as fast as you. I'm not as fast as you, but I have like death controls.
Oh boy.
I can just set Tony's speed to 0.5. Let's go. Thorns of Agony. That sounds like a song for Afton. Crazy.
Honestly, yeah, I actually agree with that. It does kind of sound like that.
But Rayman Legends was such a great game. Oh, it still is. It still is. There is not a game that I know of that is as great as Rayman Legends. Cool.
That's a very high claim.
I stand by this. There is not a goddamn platformer that is as great as Rayman Legends. At least from a casual standpoint.
What is it like to like actually complete Rayman Legends?
No. It's also great to complete. I mean, in the sense of you're a casual gamer and you're playing this game.
Oh.
If you want to 100% the game, oh, it's so fun, man. The only part that's like not as fun is getting the costumes, but the costumes don't count to 100%.
I see. All right.
I was ranting about this to Jack actually last night. The controls of like both Origins and Legends are built in such a way that like any person can pick up and play them.
That's very convenient. I played both Rayman 2 and 3. Former is great, the latter is alright. Currently playing Rayman 1 for the Jaguar. Remember the Jaguar?
No.
I only remember it because Bubsy had a game on the Jaguar. That is that console's only legacy.
Didn't Crash Bandicoot have like a game for like that or something?
I don't think so. Maybe.
The Jaguar was like, what was it? Hold on.
It's like the Atari Jaguar or something. It was definitely like an Atari system or something.
Let me see this. Oh, okay, wait, no, I know what this is now. I was thinking of something else. It was from a Cat Icarus video, and it's just this tiny, tiny handheld, obscure handheld game. It's unironically better than the PS1 version. Does it make the mosquito? Does it have the mosquito sections, and are they fun? Favorite Therewolf media track, Based with the Sauce. That's my bet. That's totally a real track.
Unironically, I couldn't tell you. Theirwolf is a very talented musician, and I couldn't really tell you what track I really like the most out of every single one he's made.
Tony hates all Therewolf media. Kill him. Get him.
Me literally complimenting a talented music artist. He hates him. Oh.
He hates him. You get to shoot as the mosquito. Oh, so okay. So they made Mosquito good.
Oh, a dreamer.
I heard that Big Mama is hard, but looking at the video and it felt like Meadow is over exaggerating. Do you mean like Big Mama from in Rayman Legends? No, that's still a hard boss. It's just the way that it's okay, it doesn't seem that hard because Origins bosses are weird. Oh, sorry. There's a thing going on.
Yeah. I got a challenge with Warrior Dream now.
Oh, she'll just pop in and you have to get her.
Oh, jeez. These are...
Bye, Tony.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do this first try.
Okay. Darebound does go really hard, actually. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Origins and Legends do their bosses kind of differently, but Legends still keeps the it's still like when it ported over the Origins bosses, it ported them exactly as they were. They weren't changed up or anything, or they weren't changed up to fit like the Legends formula.
I mean, points for authenticity, I guess.
A lot of the Legends bosses have a more traditional 3-hit system where you kind of wait for them to do an attack that you can counter. And I think that's all cool. I think that's all pretty cool. Origins has a similar system, but they innovate on it a little more. No, I meant Space Mama from Rayman 1. Oh, okay. But yeah, no. Origins has a very like unique battle system it's still the 3-hit formula. However, you get usually bosses will offer you a very small earlier window where you can attack them.
Ugh. I love that we're talking Rayman while I'm fighting this creepy ghost and dying.
Hey, don't die. Never mind. That's crazy.
Has everybody in chat seen the Amazing Digital Circus episode 8? I have. Neo has. What about the rest of you?
Meta 5272 is the.
I know about him. Yeah. Meta 527 the second.
Oh, he's this guy. Isn't he like kind of annoying? Or didn't he say like no, sorry, wasn't he that guy that said like the really offensive thing to like Japanese writers or something?
I don't know about that, but he is the guy that got that mildly harassed a YouTuber for like 8 months.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is. He has like that one video that's like my response to Japanese writers.
Ugh.
And it's a 3-second like Pokemon clip, and then he like goes in the comments and like is like so mad. I've seen this one before. It's so sick. Brother, how mad do you have to be at a specific minority of writers?
I don't know, like
I think that's like really bad. That's really offensive. Like why would you do that?
I don't know, like I guess in his mind he was justified somehow. I don't
Guys, when I asked about episode 8, I was talking to chat, not you guys. You guys know, like, we're just reading out the comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys know, like, we don't make a distinction like that. We don't make a distinction like that until you literally, like, text, like, hey, blank, blah, 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 blah. We're still gonna read it out. Like, even if you say, like, hey, chat, we'll probably still read it out.
This is a little tricky.
You're dying to no eyes. They can't see.
Well, technically, I'm not dying to no eyes. I'm dying to the spirits of her children.
I heard the Legend's final boss was hated. The first time I heard it from Benjamage, the worst final boss tier list.
Hades' Hand, I believe it was, and yeah, I've heard it from other people that, well, it's not necessarily hated, it's just not really liked.
Okay, so here's my thing. I think they're all wrong, first of all, and second of all, y'all know that Legends doesn't have a typical final boss, right? If you don't know, Legends, the way Legends works is, yeah, Olympus Maximus is one of the final proper worlds you unlock, but you can go and do these worlds in literally whatever order you want. Most of the worlds get unlocked very early. And because of this, there is not a final boss.
So technically, I could fight the giant luchador last.
Yeah, that is exactly what you can do. It's actually what I did in my first playthrough.
Save the luchador for last, people. You'll be happy because of it.
Yeah. So, here's the thing. I don't get the hate for the Darktoon Swarm. I do get that sometimes it's a little, okay, sometimes it is a little annoying of how, or like, because you'll be doing a bunch of damage to it, and there'll be like one little tiny speck of Darktoon that you haven't gotten, and that'll kill you. But that's more user error, if I'm being completely honest. Y'all know you can just basically delete this thing's health by just charging up a punch.
It's been a while since I've played Rayman Legends, so I unfortunately can't comment on most of this, but I'm going to assume from the experts that you are correct.
Yes. Leo Infinite made a new post in the thing.
Oh, I suppose there's something in the community.
It's GLaDOS versus the Doctor. Portal versus Poppy Playtime. It's the only good match.
Harley
GLaDOS
Sawyer.
we're gonna get.
I've seen a couple options for Harley. I don't think he's all that interesting in like a fight.
I don't think that GLaDOS is very interesting in a fight, because it's just a mostly stationary bot.
I mean, that is true, but she has a lot of sauce.
She has a lot of sauce for a puzzle game.
Dang.
Someone said I don't care about GLaDOS because I haven't played Portal. Owned.
Well, you are missing out, my friend. I streamed both Portal games last year, actually, and they were really good. Really good. Also, hello, Omega Surge. Welcome to the stream.
Tony, are you actually gonna go back and kill this thing?
Yes. I will continue to do it until I do it. I am not a quitter.
I used to watch Meta, but I just got bored of him because I wanted some variety in terms of interests. Well, yeah, don't go back to him. He's like don't go back, guys. I think we should support not stereotyping Japanese writers as a whole.
Yeah.
Because you don't like the translation of something or whatever he was mad about. There are really good works of art that have been made by Japanese writers. I don't think it's crazy to say that the Ratatouille line of anyone can cook. Anyone can cook, and that includes writers.
Right. Let's try this one more time. Very haunting song she's singing.
I'm sorry for the way that I acted in the stream, guys. Another thing, like, if y'all do something that like sucks in a stream, if it's not like, if we're not bringing it up, like during a stream or something like that, if we're not talking about it, it means that we don't care, and you probably shouldn't keep talking about it.
Like, you know this phrase, forgive and forget? That's what we do unless it's something supremely horrible.
Well, yeah, but also, guys, let's normalize not being parasocial with us.
Yeah, I like my life the way it is. I don't want people to come stalk me.
Yeah. He also this is more on meta. He also takes the super serious Family Guy subreddit would make fun of. You know those crappy cast pictures on DeviantArt? He does those, but in video form.
Really?
What is this creator, dude? I think he had like an everything right and wrong with on Celeste before I did it, and I just did it like way better.
Damn.
Hold on, wait. I think it's an everything wrong with.
I keep jumping into these things, and they keep falling into me.
Okay, never mind. I don't think he had. I thought I remembered seeing it. I did not.
I gotta remember, I can't duck. I mean, I can tilt my head downward, but I can't duck.
Oh my god. Oh, and if it wasn't obvious, me saying, "Oh, I did it way better," is just. I'm just being an egotistical little maniac.
In a super unserious fashion, mind you.
Yeah, no, I would rather I don't like genuinely being mean to people's work, unless you're a bad person. If you are a bad person, I do not care. You know how much it costs to be a good person? Nothing. It costs nothing to be a good person. If I find out that you do bad things, you just gotta pack it. You just gotta pack it up, little bro. Thoughts on N versus Blade Wolf?
Specifically N from Murder Drones. I
Okay.
think Omega versus Blade Wolf is a better idea. Have you played Metal Gear Rising?
No. I want to play it though. So
Okay, Blade Wolf is a character from that game. I won't say anything more than that because I genuinely think he has a great story that you should experience firsthand. But he is from that game.
Also, Super Serious Family Guy is a subreddit that makes posts about people taking Family Guy and other comedic media way too seriously. Wait, so I'm understanding this now. So you're telling me that he, like, took a piece of media way too seriously, and then the Super Serious Family Guy subreddit put him on there?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's really funny, actually. I hope he sees this and just gets irrationally mad at me.
Imagine my response to NeoDev on Tony Sonic's live stream.
Like my response to NeoDev on Tony Sonic's live stream, and it's just the same clip. I think anyone can create something. Anyone can create something on the internet, and then you can. And in the same vein, anyone can criticize you for saying things that are horrible. I think that everyone should be given the chance to create. What they do with it is up to them. There's a scene where Peter Griffin turned into a 6-dimensional being. Okay, wait. No, they didn't make fun of him, but I feel like it's something that they would show on there. Yeah, no, fair. How does he have more subscribers than me, chat?
He's been around for longer. That's something.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he has been in the scene longer, but like, how does he have more subscribers than you, Tony?
That I couldn't tell you. I've been around for like what, 5 years now. Oh wow, I actually am approaching my 5-year anniversary on this channel.
I'm approaching. God, I forgot when I started. When did I start? I started like, or properly started after. I properly started with the. I can't speak. Sorry.
The Kirby and the Forgotten Land era?
I did properly start with the Kirby and Forgotten Land era.
So that was like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you also rarely upload stuff, so that might be something.
It's 2 years. I've been here for 2 years.
Really? So a year less than what I initially thought. That's crazy.
Look at Ask About Meta. I'm sorry, what?
What? Who said that? Omega versus Blade Wolf equals Omega Wolf.
No, okay. To be clear, I'm not trying to do like a deep dive on this guy. I just think that him being a horrible person is really funny. For example, the shrink. This is what. Okay, is this one of his takes? The infinite loading screen. For example, the string from SpongeBob is one of his most hated SpongeBob episodes because SpongeBob destroyed the universe.
That is an actual thing that happened in SpongeBob, but as with many cartoons, it was fine the next episode, so nothing matters.
Hold on. The string. No, I need to see this. The string. SpongeBob. Oh, it's the It's the that is insane. So why is this on a versus battle wiki for?
Because it's a genuine feat. SpongeBob unraveled the entire universe, and they calculated that in his episode against Super Friends Aquaman.
Why does he? Why is like? I'm sorry. So the whole concept of this episode is just a really funny concept of like, hey, SpongeBob unravels the universe, and brother is like, "Rrr, rrr, this sucks. It's like. It's like in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where Flint creates a machine that sucks up the entire universe, and then the next season everyone's fine. No. You talking about the show?
No. Better yet, it's when Phineas and Ferb created a quantum vortex via a game of ping pong, and then sucked up the entire universe, and Candace was just stuck in the void.
He also hated Serena for cutting her hair in Pokemon X and Y. Brother, that is a diabolical level of petty. You have to be so petty to hate on a girl for just being more girly pop. Like, after learning about what he did, I'm glad I don't watch him anymore. Yeah, no, brother. How do you hate? I'm still so baffled by all these things. Please, if you have more of these takes, I want to know this. This is really funny.
I don't want to turn this into like a let's mock this random YouTuber stream, but
okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I am going a little too far. I did literally say I don't want to just like mock this guy the entire time.
Hey, let's change the subject.
He's a bad person. But
let's change the subject to something you like. Piff, you're the Deltarune guy. How do you feel about the Hollow Knight versus the Roaring Knight?
What?
The Hollow Knight versus the Roaring Knight. Not the Knight specifically, the Hollow Knight. AKA the Pure Vessel in Godmaster.
I mean, sure. I feel like the Ghost, our player character, should be like. It would be a little more fitting, but then no, go with the guy who's dying of AIDS.
Okay then. How about you know what Kane's most popular matchup is right now? Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus.
I know.
It's not Am, actually. It's not Am.
What?
It's Tenna. Tenna from Deltarune.
Chat, are we so for real? What? Because they're both performers?
Basically, the idea is that they're performers who keep people in their own digital world so they won't be alone. I think that's Tennis arc anyway, from what I've been told.
Yeah. That's pretty much it actually. I see it. I don't know if the fight would be that interesting.
I feel like with any Kane matchup, you kind of have to like think outside the box in order to make it a real fight. But even then, there are like some Kane matchups, like Monica or the narrator, where you have to like either really stress your brain muscles or just not do it at all because it's just not possible. But my favorite for Kane, currently, is Stanley from the analog horror series SM64 Classified. Have you seen that series, Piff?
I have not.
You need to see it. It's a good series. But if you want to know the gist of it, basically, Stanley is this AI made to personalize every copy of Super Mario 64 so that every player would have a unique experience. But the thing is, Stanley was pushed so hard during development by the lead programmer, Jim, that Stanley hates his own existence to the point where he just wants to die. And I think that like contrasts really well with Kane's like whole deal. Like they're both AI made to make fun adventures and stuff, but well, now we know that Kane's more just creative AI made to just create its own ideas, but I think it still works because Kane's entire function is to make those adventures, and he will follow it to the letter, whereas Stanley is also made to do that same thing, but his existence is basically torture for him, much like it is for Kane, but just in a completely opposite direction. But yeah, I do recommend watching the Analog Horror series. Oh, finally! I did it! I did it, chat!
Yay.
One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness following over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when I couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams. Please. Ooh. A face carved from snow. I now have 319 dream points. Where exactly was that person we could exchange dream points at? The resting grounds? I think that was it, right?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Did you zone out for a second?
I did.
I was saying, I think the place where we can exchange dream points is over in the resting grounds, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I will go back to the stag station then, and I will go over there and see what I can trade for these surplus of points I now have.
Here's a good matchup: Kane versus Kanito Pet. Hey, finally a matchup where the actual point of the character, or like the point of Kanito Pet, or like any real digital being makes sense. I am so tired. I am so tired of getting the 15,000th Monica matchup with like insert character here, where it's just like,
Oh, well, Monica modified the files of her own game. So obviously, dude.
it's one of the I don't like power scaling in general. I doubly hate when Monica's involved because it's always the same thing.
Honestly, me too, because like you either get one of two reactions out of it, out of any Monica discourse. You either think she's completely useless in a fight and would die to pretty much anyone, or you think that she's so unstoppable and so unkillable just because she didn't die from being deleted that she's pretty much invincible to all of her matchups, which is just so annoying and just so, honestly, it just makes any Monica discourse completely unpleasant. I just don't like talking about her.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, at some point, I might want to actually play DDLC for myself. But some part of me feels like the amount of Monica discourse that I've endured might sour it a little bit for me. But maybe I can, like, put that aside and actually, like, enjoy the story for what it is, rather than, like, what power scalers have turned it into. Ow. Let me go back to the bench. For these guys. Thoughts on V versus Pain Wheel? Murder Drones versus Skullgirls. That seems like a good ult for V, but my favorite, as of right now anyway, is Power from Chainsaw Man. Chad, if we don't see a message or read it out, can we not go,
That's
hey, I
me.
asked you something. We'll
That's
get to
me
it if we
because
get to it.
I just had to tell the person who literally made that comment. I'll tell on stream. Chat, if we do not read a message, do not sit there and go, hey, I asked you a question, because then that makes us want to read it less. Don't do that.
Yeah, obviously we do our best to read most of the chat messages that we get, but we're human. We aren't all seeing. We don't automatically see and can respond to every single chat message on every single stream. It'd be awesome if we could, but unfortunately we are not.
Got a matchup idea: Abe Lore and versus Jake Sully. I don't know about either very well.
Avatar not the last name, the other.
I don't
Oh. I think I know a little bit about both of those characters, but not enough to where I could say anything about the matchup. Besides, it seems like Jake Sully has got himself a different opponent in Aloy from Horizon.
Monica only works when given the right opponent like Mita, but the whole concept of Doki Doki is it even kind of applies to Kanito, but I can see the connection with Kanito and Kane more, where it's just you have to kind of improvise. You have to improvise so much with what they can do. It's insane. It's okay, we have a computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a computer, right? And then this one character has been shown to be able to edit the files of their own game. You know what is really funny? You know what's really funny about that? From what I remember, Monica doesn't modify any other file on your computer besides the ones in her own game.
I think that's a
That
thing
is
too.
the only source of power she has. By the way, chat. Only source of power she has is modifying her own game file. Take her out. You either have to give home turf advantage, which is just unfair. It's unfair, and then it destroys the whole point of power scaling. And then you have to stretch the definition of what they can do so much that it becomes unreasonable.
Yeah, I can definitely say it's one of the reasons why. In fact, that reason is kind of one of the reasons why I personally like Kane versus Stanley best, because not only can Stanley go to the circus, which is Kane's home turf, but he also his whole power is rearranging the assets and manipulating them in a way to create new levels in whatever game he has take place. Not just Super Mario 64. He just happened to be in Super Mario 64 because that was the game they were working on. So putting Stanley in the circus would allow him to do what he does to Super Mario 64. It could just be a battle over who could do it better between him and Kane.
Monica doesn't do anything other than hack things. She hacks her own game. I make the same argument for Flowey. of just Flowey only really modifies his own game. So yeah, if you put a matchup set into the literal world of Undertale as the game, then sure. But if you mean it in the theoretical world of Undertale, you have to widen your. You have to kind of stretch a little bit, and I don't like that. It's why I like sticking to the very small canonical definitions of what characters that can alter game files can do, because it gets really weird if both characters don't have a similar ability.
folks within this glade are under my watch. Treat them with respect and you may remain. Raise your nail and you'll contend with me. Okay, don't attack anybody.
Oh, okay. So yeah, fun little fact, Tony. You you could do it. You could do it. You would get attacked by him, but if you were to counter perfectly, you could go around and kill them all, and then you leave him sulking.
Really?
You leave him devastated because the people that he has put under his protection are now dead. For no reason, by the way, because you don't need to do this.
Well, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be a maniac. I just want to go.
Listen to her.
Buy my cookies. They're ever so tasty.
Sadly, you cannot buy her cookies.
Wear your own mind, little one. Twisted minds breed dark deeds, and mine was more twisted than most. I thought it would be my end, but instead I found this
Has Neo
glade
Devs
with
never
its
played one shot?
purpose.
I've seen one shot, not played it. By the way, none of these guys actually hold like very big, interesting lore. There is a thing in this room. There's also a lot of them, and that's why I don't recommend talking to them all.
Okay, I'll just see what they look like. Ooh. Yeah, there are a lot of these guys.
Yeah, I believe there's something there's something all the way at the top of the room on like the far right.
He looks like Cornifer.
Oh yeah, he does.
Wait. Ah!
Skill issue. Honestly, fourth wall villains are not as powerful as people say they are. They can't break the fourth wall, they only believe that they do. See, I don't know about that one.
It's like, I mean, sometimes if a character is just locked to their own game, then yeah, I can see that approach. But like, if it's something like a creepypasta, video game creepypasta, where the whole point is like they're breaking into our reality through their game, then that's not an accurate stance to take at all.
I'd say it's not an accurate stance to take at all, because the only way you can say like, hey, the fourth wall break isn't like a real thing is like, it's like, because I'm not actually reacting to the fourth wall break. It's like, yeah, this is through a game and media. They can't be like, hello, person. But they can, but it'd be through like text or something. Breaking the wall does nothing. Like Deadpool does, The Mask does, Peter Griffin does, Rick does, even normal humans in Earthbound break the fourth wall. I mean, like, it depends on the context of what we're talking about. Okay. Breaking the fourth wall is not just a thing. I have to explain. I have to mansplain the fourth wall.
I can't believe we're still using the term mansplain.
Yeah, we are. We absolutely are. But yeah, like the fourth wall as a concept, it doesn't mean that the character's physically stronger. It shows a form of being aware that other characters don't have.
It's just a form of awareness that the characters have as part of their media. I guess that's what you're trying to say.
Kinda. Like, okay, in the sense of like Deadpool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool isn't very intelligent. I know what the fourth wall is, but it just doesn't scale anywhere in the tiering system. I think it scales. That's what I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain that it does.
You know, I think an interesting concept like involving like fourth wall breaks would be like if like a villain of a story like actually like acknowledge the fact that people like break the fourth wall all the time, but it's not really the fourth wall, just the fourth wall for them in their own media. Because no matter like how many layers of reality we make, no matter how many like times a character breaks the fourth wall, they don't actually reach us. and that's what the villain strives to do, like actually break the real fourth wall and enter our own reality.
Johnny, you should probably fall down that hole. Not that hole, the other one that was on top, on the top right.
All right.
Oh wait, no, you're still missing that stupid bulb. Some people say it makes a character outer versal.
It depends on like what layer we're talking about. Like, are we? Okay, I got it. It's like it like depends on like the layer of reality we are talking about. Like if it's just a single layer, then like I wouldn't push on the outer. But if it's like several layers, stupid Simone
You got
versus
them all
Kyle.
that way.
Simone versus Kyle like ruined the word dimensions for me. Like, remember back when it used to just mean, oh, a parallel dimension or another dimension? It's just meant another universe, but now it means like a layer of reality that can stretch onwards and upwards infinitely.
No, again, me and Tony have had this discussion before, but it just comes from it just comes from like taking a concept that's supposed to be really like powerful on a spiritual level, like Gurren Lagann, where it's just supposed to be like a kind of a life-changing kind of anime, and that's why a lot of things are to the absurd degrees that they are, and then placing it in a format where a bunch of people argue on who's more tough. I think like a lot of media works really well for this type of scaling, and I'm like happy that people can have that. Can we normalize like having media in these fictional scenarios and then not getting mad at the media for existing?
I suppose it's not really a conversation I like to have, but like, but I feel like normalizing stuff like this is why you get like stuff like Fifth Dimensional Crash Bandicoot.
Fifth Dimensional Crash Bandicoot. I mean, like, I think that the versus debate thing would be a whole lot better if like the community could just be like, hey, these are absurd characters. Can we like just kind of laugh at how absurd the matchup is? Or how cool and relatable and fun the matchup would be instead of like Crash Bandicoot is fifth dimensional. He kills Spyro with a knife.
How much Dream Essence do I have? Oh, just 353.
You have enough Dream Essence. Stop eating the Dream Essence, Tony.
Alright.
I feel like
where to now? There is a mask nearby. We could try to go get that. Or maybe there's a possibility to find another power-up. You know, I might as well check it out. May as well see what goes on down here. Also, you are still in your like old drawing form.
Yeah, I'm staying in it.
Okay. You look like a what? Honestly, you kind of resemble one of the bugs of Hallownest.
Yeah. I kind of like this.
I like this. This is canon now.
No, it's not canon because this is. Not
I was referencing Kane. Referencing Kane in like one of the merch ads for the Amazing Digital Circus. He actually said like in one of the ads, said, "I like this. This is canon now."
This is canon now. Die.
Wait, what?
You heard me. Die. Episode 8. We have super old Piffle. This is not an old Piffle. This is just a representation of me. It's a canon event.
Oh no. Alright, I think I need to go.
I like you. You're canon now. Tony goes, wait, what? I throw him into Realm Memories.
I'm already in Realm of Memories, though. You can't put two of the same character.
Okay, so you know what's... Okay, so this is just...
Also, this is just kind of an aside because I know a lot of things associated with my little mini series of Realm of Memories is what's it called? A lot of the characters represented in it are associated with a lot of YouTubers. This is not a self-insert OC story. One of the things that I wanted to make that I want to make clear with this going forward is that even though these are characters that we all embody we have all embodied through our channels in some way, shape, or form. This is the one thing that I want to make clear and will be made clear near the end of April is that this is not hey, this is me, Tony Sonic the person, and I am multiversal and awesome and cool. This is hey, this is me, Tony Sonic the character, and I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, like please keep a distinction. We are not our characters. We are. These are just characters we made for ourselves, and we happen to like voice them and write them.
Yeah, I will be making efforts again to make a bigger distinction between the creator and the character. But that's safe for later. That's safe for another time. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized I don't need to be in this form.
But you said it was fitting.
It was fitting. But I just realized I have one that not only makes the distinction. What the?
What's your favorite dispatch matchup? I got a few that I like, but I think the one I like the most is Rexplode versus Flambe. I hope Flambe wins that, but Flambe. What? Oh no, you're gonna start singing, aren't you?
Robert.
But wait, didn't you already sing earlier today?
I did.
I was gonna swim across this lake, but nope, I got a better way of traveling. Hello. That has to be the weirdest way to see someone barreling towards you, and they come to a complete stop, and they're like, "Hello." Yeah, what a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This serenity is a bore. Okay, Undyne or Goku.
Undyne, Goku. It's crazy. I just realized that I could just... Hold on. I just realized that I could just make my reactive my current avatar in Discord.
You didn't realize that before?
No, yeah, because I'm stupid.
Another
but I
rancid
wasn't...
egg.
Specifically, I'm making it the one that I have for my per server profile. There we are.
Ooh. Let me see here.
Oh, wait.
He is Burb
There you
now.
go.
He is a Burb.
This is Borbo from the hit Roblox game, Dude World. I've always wondered what rancid eggs are for. Oh, you take them to this one lady and she goes and retrieves your shadow. Here, make me smaller.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. Let me.
Oh my
load-
god, Doodle World. It's one of my favorite games. I like Doodle World. I think it's like one of the
Is
Roblox
that
is
a
a
good
company
size,
at
or do you want to be
home.
smaller?
That's good.
All right.
Doodle World gives me faith in the people who actually create games on Roblox. However, the company itself sucks.
And especially sad about Roblox. There are, like you said, Doodle. That game is one. Like Doors is another one. Like there are plenty of good, passionate developers on Roblox that just happen to be using Roblox because I don't know they can't really either afford or work with other engines. But we kind of have to. But unfortunately, it's just not. They're tied to a pretty awful company that makes me wonder, should I support the good ones in spite of Roblox's issues, or should I stay off the platform altogether?
If you don't already have an account, then stay off the platform.
Well, I used to play Doors before the whole Slep situation happened.
Huh.
So,
I'd say you could. I'd say it would be. Then it's fun. Really, the only thing you need like the age verification for is the chat, so you can just pop into a game and just not talk.
I don't usually talk in games anyway. I usually like to play by my lonesome when it comes to Doors. Because I'm alone. Because I'm a lonely man.
Who do you think Shroud and Mecha Man should fight? Aside from Spider-Man and Mecha Man's case, that's a stupid matchup. I'm sorry. In my opinion, I think like the factor that remains between the two of them is that they're both really quippy and they're superheroes.
I think the whole theme with like Spider-Man versus Mecha Man is that, well, the idea mainly comes from the fact that they were ordinary people that, well, I think honestly I'd have to look up ask someone to give me the connections again, to be honest, because it's really hard to describe. Right now, I just kind of like it because it vibes well.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Shroud is concerned, I'm not really too big on many, if any, Shroud matchups right now. The only one I've seen for him is like Taskmaster, and I think that's really basic. I feel like you can do better.
I hope Spider-Man doesn't get a rematch with Batman. Oh my god. See, you know what though? Can we talk about how Spider-Man is literally like the coolest thing ever?
Yeah. I like Spider-Man.
I played through I played through the Insomniac Miles Morales game. So good. Oh my god. I played through the first Spider-Man game. So good. Oh my god.
Have you played Spider-Man 2?
I want to play Spider-Man 2.
Well, fair warning, not a whole lot of people like that one.
Well, it's because they gave Miles the goofy haircut. I do not understand. I do not understand how you can fumble this badly.
It's funny how everyone hates that. Not only that haircut, but also that outfit. One of the outfits he gains later on in the story.
Yeah, no, that's the costume.
Yeah. You know what? You know what my first experience with seeing that costume was? It wasn't like seeing the actual game cutscene. It was a meme edit of the cutscene where it first appears, and instead of Peter like saying what he says in the game, instead he says like, "What are you wearing?" And and Miles explains to somebody, he's like, that shit's ass, bro. And it's so well edited that it actually sounds like the actual cutscene. It's probably like a YouTube poop or something.
Yeah, I just can't understand how you go from literally the coolest thing ever with the movie, like the Into the Spider-Verse costume. You go from that, you get the Spider-Man 2 costume, or you get the Spider-Man Miles Morales costume, which is also still fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fumble? Why do you need to accentuate the blue in this outfit?
Adidas. It was actually a collab with Adidas.
Oh, Adidas?
Adidas, Adidas. How do you, however you pronounce that.
Adidas.
Adidas. Sure, let's go with that. Adidas.
It's such a stupid thing. Adidas. Why don't you just make the Adidas the red and black?
Better yet, why not? You know that that hoodie and sneakers he wears for a brief moment in Spider-Verse? Why not make that your collab costume?
I gotta say, like the hoodie with like the suit that Miles wears now. Oh, it's so good.
Honestly, I kind of wish like in the original Spider-Verse when he first does like the leap of faith, I really wish that costume had like snuck around for like the rest of the movie, because that is like such a cool costume and it suits Miles perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the suit without the hoodie and the sneakers is fine. Like it's still cool, but I think like the hoodie, like the complete set really it really accentuates Miles as his own Spider-Man.
I like the Z Team versus the Guardians Invincible. Which Guardians? Do you mean do we have DC at home? Or do you mean the Funky Bunch?
People have like turned that like into like a Robert versus Cecil specifically, Roberts. But like I'm not really too big on that idea, nor
I don't
like.
think. See, I the way I've seen it is who would survive being the dispatcher for who, or who would survive swapping jobs, and it's like Cecil and Robert, and I'm like, so you're gonna put the already like military level commander behind an office job, and then put the dude behind the office job into like a military grade stuff. Robert would probably get through it, but he just call everyone an idiot and leave.
Yeah, like people have made that. I saw people immediately making that comparison the moment like a dispatch was done, and it's just like it's no contest, guys.
One very clearly has an easier time.
Mm-hmm. Skip these enemies
what,
and
Tony?
then go this way.
Tony, screw your stream. I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
Nah, I'm playing.
So guys, now that Neo is playing
I'm
Marvel
not-
Rivals, what do you guys want to talk about? Oh.
Chat. Okay. Chat. I have another main. I have another main now. You know who it is?
Is it? Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. Funny thing, Tony.
Yeah.
You can just keep slashing at it. If you time it right, it'll just never get up to you.
Well, that's fun. Yay. I did it.
If you backed up, I think if you like backed up a little bit too, you'd just be set.
What about Nick Fury versus Cecil? Nick Fury versus Cecil? That sounds more fair and more fitting.
Sounds like it sounds like a goddamn plan to me. Tony, I'm gonna preload your global shaders.
My global shade? I don't have global shaders.
You have global shaders now.
Okay. I have global shaders now. I'm gonna pretend I know what that means.
I'm just loading into Marvel Rivals. Oh yeah, so there's a new character in Marvel Rivals now.
That Fox lady, I know.
White Fox. And apparently she's... I think Black Cat's supposed to become a character. We're I really would like for her to become a character. She has a really cool design in this game, actually.
By the way, Jello previously said that they're going with the second version of the Guardians of the Globe.
Oh. Sure. I want to see Golem, like, eat half of them. Alright. I got this. And he just goes up and just eats them. Anyways, I'm done, man. And he walks off and he just spits them out in like a big mound of dirt.
That would be hilarious.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Well, obviously, I gotta pick my boy Jeff the Land Shark.
Thoughts on Golem versus Clayface? No. Let's not immediately put the new mud and dirt guy against the old mud and dirt guy. Besides, Sandman's way more of an interesting discussion than Golem. Like, I like Golem. Golem's good, but he is not lasting up against a DC character.
But what if you believed in him? Tony?
I could well, I would believe in him, but that doesn't mean he'd win. There's a little known tactic called rooting and betting. Rooting is wishing a character to win, and betting involves who you think wins.
Of course, Jack is playing Velocro, brother.
It feels like he plays that card game all the time now.
Guess what? I do too. I'm throwing stones from a glass house.
How's the view in that glass house of yours?
Oh, that's great. It's almost as great as me single-handedly killing this Iron Man as Jeff. Never mind. I rescind that statement.
Yep.
Brother, why does this whole... Okay, so guys, stand ready for my arrival worm.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hey, it's Jeff's doing the Jaws theme.
Soulful. I got an achievement. Acquire 3 vessel fragments. I now can contain more soul. I was so empty before then. Deku versus Mark Grayson. Invincible? Oh. I don't think we want to put
Mark
Deku
wins
up against
that.
Mark as he is now.
Yeah, no, Mark wins that.
The one saw lens, a pale being lays claim.
If we're okay, all right. It depends actually. If we're talking about like, no, it'd still be Mark. I'm pretty sure.
It's like, what were you thinking it would depend on?
I was thinking that it would depend on the status of All for One. But I kind of remembered the whole feat of Deku throwing. So okay, Deku in some of the first episodes throws a baseball, and it gets to a pretty decent feat. Mark threw one and it went across almost the entire globe.
Mm-hmm.
Or it went across the world and then came back. So like,
Yeah, I don't think there's really a contest there.
hi. So here's the thing. Oh God.
I don't really. I don't think there's any way around over up here where I am.
It doesn't help that the My Hero Academia haters are gonna make fun of the show again if Deku loses.
It feels like Deku gets hate no matter what he does. Cause like after Deku versus Miles came out and Deku won, people kept memeing about him and calling him like a street tier and like give me more. And it was just like part of it was funny, but also very sad for any genuine fans of Deku.
I wasn't a genuine fan of Deku, and then I became a genuine fan of Deku, and it's just like, nah, it feels so forced.
Nah, if Deku does come back for like a third episode, I doubt he would, but if he does, I would prefer him to fight Miss Marvel, personally. Because, like, she definitely fits his vibe the best. Like, even better than Miles, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't really any way I could get past that place, but we'll see what happens.
Thoughts on Tari versus Nico from Glitch Tech? Okay, so what is up with people like talking about glitch checks again? I thought that was like that show was like just a kid show, then existed and then barely existed really.
People just like it because they get to use because Tari from Meta Runner gets to fight the main character of that game, of that show, apparently.
So funny. It's so funny because it's just this like a really okay kids game or a kids show paired with like Meta Runner, which is like really good. I swear to God, if this Hulk doesn't stop harassing me, I'm gonna crash out. I'm just trying to live my life as Jeff.
Jeff the Land
And
Shark.
every time they see me, they just immediately are like, all right, you gotta die.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
You picked the wrong house, fool! Oh, my dog!
Well, have you seen
that's
Glitch
not
Text?
fun. You have to
I
keep it
have
old.
not, actually. Though I get the feeling that, Neo has.
A little bit.
This might offend a few people in here, but I have actually not watched Meta Runner.
That's crazy. I watched season 1 of Meta Runner at least.
There seems to be a mask of some sort. Right now I'm just trying to find my way to one of these masks. This is really just a chill stream for us to talk while I wander. And honestly, I like it that way.
Yep.
Alright. Go there. Oh, I don't have a map for Fog Canyon.
Well, that's fun.
I guess we're gonna be wandering more. I really hope I didn't just jinx myself with that. Carniver, I hear you.
Deku versus Sunny Star Scout could be an interesting option for Deku. Who's Sunny Star Scout?
Like that alicorn girl from My Little Pony: A New Generation.
All right, guys, it's time for me to fight a pony.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna beat the street tier allegations.
Ugh. There's a barrier here. Biff, help me out. How do I get past this barrier?
Huh? Oh, you need the shadow dash for that. You don't get that till you go to another area. Go look for it.
Great. Where is it located?
Somewhere.
Gee, thanks. That helps me greatly.
You gotta do okay, so most of this is from right here. It's just you gotta just look at your map and be like, hey, where haven't I been? And then go to those places.
Well, I guess that is the bog standard for Metroidvania. So, though speaking of Metroidvanias, I am currently playing through the. Though speaking of Metroidvanias, I am currently playing through the third game for this year's E-Raw list, and it is one of the 2 Metroidvanias.
Ooh, nice.
Does Deku even need to return? He has gotten 2 episodes on the show. For some people, probably not. Oh, no.
I think he's fine.
I think
I
2
don't
is...
think I don't think that a character reappearing a lot is like bad. I think that the same matchup appearing a lot is kind of stupid. You already kind of settled this. We don't need like 3 Superman versus Gokus.
But no, you gotta understand, we gotta appeal to the Dragon Ball fans. We gotta give Goku some kind of victory. Proceeds to lose every single one of his rematches.
You know what's really funny? I lost my Marvel Rivals match when you said that.
That's not funny. That's very sad. I'm
Blame
so
it on
sorry.
you.
I'm gonna try to get around these bigger jellyfish. Because I don't want to deal with their explodies.
He doesn't want to deal with their explodies. Ooh, yeah, I have a costume coin.
At least not before I get my shade back. Hey, come here. Alright. Unfortunately, you may be right that the glass of alcohol is not Anton Blast because it's a platformer. But Gravity Circuit is already one of the platformers, and the tower is definitely Pizza Tower. I mean, it certainly sounds like sound logic, but is it correct though?
Oh, I'm so mad.
What happened?
No, okay, so I got done with like a thing in Rivals, and now I have a token to choose a costume, and all the costumes are really good.
Oh no. What do I get? What do I get?
Cause it's like all my mains basically. All my mains at least have one cool costume that I can try. But I just don't know which one to do.
We've seen a lot of AI and gesture themes in modern media. Kane, The Sin, Prototype, Pomni, Fizzaroli, Jeff, Jebel, autism. It just kind of happens where people will just, I say autism because I mean, like, most people will just kind of hyper fixate on a character. And they typically happen to be the silly types.
You know, it's actually convenient that we ended up here through
Zupa ela mesma.
Other than being a stomp, what makes Bakugo and Reze such a bad matchup? It's just there's nothing bad about it, in my opinion.
Well, the thing is, from what I've seen from a lot of people, not only is it like aggressively a stomp, like you have to really, and I mean really stretch things to make it seem like possible for Reze to win, but another problem people have with that is that, I don't know, for them, it seems very, it seems like it ignores a lot of what Reze's character actually is in favor of just putting her against another guy that has explosions. That's their opinion. Personally, like, I'm just really sick of, like, the agenda pushing surrounding the idea, because, like, there is a lot of Bakugo slander and Reze agenda pushing from that matchup, to the point where Moro himself actually got in on it and made, like, a 10-second animation of Bakugo throwing an explosion, Reze's unharmed, and then she fires back, and Bakugo attempts to kick, and he's suddenly in heaven.
Crazy.
It went from Bakugo dying to Reze dying now, apparently. No. Here's the thing. Reze was always screwed. The movie just made her slightly less screwed.
Barely.
The reason people kept hyping Reze up because they thought it was funny to do so. They just thought, this character is royally screwed. Well, let's create an agenda where the opposite guy is screwed, because that's funny.
To be fair, it is pretty funny.
I mean, somewhat, but it does get a little annoying.
So Bakugo versus Reze is basically just Cell versus Metal Sonic all over again.
It's a worse version of Cell versus Metal Sonic, if you ask me.
MHA haters know no bounds. I feel like if you're hating on MHA and, like, MHA as a whole in the big 2026, I feel like that's crazy. I do hate aspects of MHA. I will not defend Mineta.
You don't like the purple girl, huh?
The purple guy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, with the little balls on his head.
Oh, him. I thought you were referring to. Never mind. Yeah, him. Yeah, For what clips I've seen of him, he is awful.
He ruins any of the great characters when they're on screen. I don't understand it.
It feels like it's. You've seen My Hero Academia. Tell me this. Is his entire character trait being a pervert?
Yes.
And there is nothing else to him.
Yes. He is just a pervert character, and there is nothing else to him.
Sheesh.
There is not a single other thing to him.
So he's just there for the girls to slap, basically.
He is there. Yes, he is there for the girls and the guys to slap. If you think he gets any better in his adulthood, no.
He actually grows up? What does he grow up into?
Okay, so all of them at the end of the series have a little moment where you can see them all grown up. So you know how there's an invisible girl?
Yeah.
Later on in the series, her powers kind of act up a little bit, and she kind of phases in and out of reality. She actually starts to pair with the French guy that can shoot lasers out of his belly button.
Okay. I think I've seen the clip of us finally seeing what she actually looks like.
Yeah, because it was showing off as like a Crunchyroll ad for a while. But yeah, at a point, it just got to a point. It gets to a point like it's like a really cool thing, and then of course on the last episode, they have to show her jumping into battle, and then Mineta being like, "Oh my God, is that a woman?" Well, not literally. He doesn't literally say it, but like, you get a shot of him having a nosebleed. I'm like, this is what you want to send out your character doing.
I guess Mineta was just always created to be the punching bag. Nothing else to him.
Mineta. It's Mineta.
Mineta. What? However the hell you pronounce his name, I don't care. He clearly only cares about ladies, so why should I care about his actual character? Hang on, I need to blow my nose real quick.
Just block this Iron Man. He's not gonna do anything. Ah. Why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that.
All right. Thoughts on Amanda versus Kinicho Pet? Seems like a lesser version of Amanda versus Rewrite to Sonic, to be honest.
Oh God. Gambit, you absolutely fold. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, he's running away like a bitch. That's not good.
I need to actually like play Kinito Pet sometime. Like, what is it even about? Like, I know like Kinito Pet's deal is like he's supposed to be your best friend or something like that.
It's just a parody of Bonzi Buddy with like a kind of creepy twist on it.
In fact, like the only real clip I've seen is like a reaction compilation of people, of YouTubers reacting to Kinito Pet revealing their faces after asking, "Can I see your face?"
That's crazy. That's diabolical. Sorry, I had like three of the opposite team members trying to kill me, and then I still killed them.
Wow. Like, hey, let's jump this guy. He can't take us all on at once. And you pull a Shadow from Sonic 3, like, yep, he took us all on at once.
Yeah, y'all want to know who I started maining? Emma Frost.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's like low-key kind of fire.
Hi, I'm Bonsi. I'm here to destroy your computer again, but this time, it's an actual destruction. The infinite loading screen says in chat.
Are we gonna, y'all? Are we gonna get a tank, please? No. The team said
I am assuming
nah.
you're referring to Mineta here. Heatmaster. He was basically the Hero Koshi self-insure because the mangaka is a perv. What?
Wait, what?
I have no idea what you're talking about there, Heatmaster, but...
Oh, he was a self-insert for the guy behind it?
Basically a self-insert, I think.
Well, why would he depict himself at... Why would he depict himself as the clear person that everyone hates?
Well... Let me check these maps.
Ow.
I don't know why he would do that, but he did do that.
Could be just hearsay too. Oh wow, there's an enemy Jeff. Too bad I don't care. I have now I've now went back to Jeff.
Where do I go? Trying to think about where we're going back. I could go to Deep Nest,
really
but I get the
funny.
feeling I don't want to do that just yet.
Oh god. No. Death.
You know what? We'll head back to the resting grounds. I think there's a way we can go from there. Got it.
Chat, you know what I could do? Chat, you know what I could do while we stream?
What?
We could play Metopia.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, that's kind of a good game to play, because like right now we're in like kind of like the stage of like Metroidvanias where at some point or another, you don't really have a clear sense of direction. You just have to go. Like, wander until you can't wander anymore, and eventually you'll find the right path. Sometimes, some people may call that annoying, and sometimes it is, especially if you want to explore off the beaten path, but don't know what is off the beaten path.
Well, good thing that Hollow Knight is designed in such a way where it doesn't feel like that. I think someone over here. Oh, that's a Wolverine. No, never mind.
Alright. We can go up.
Oh god. Now, thoughts on Riff Raff, because I love that guy. His boss theme was amazing. Oh, from Doodle World? Oh, I like that. I like that guy. So for your information, Tony, Doodle World is a Pokemon-like. And it's a pretty good one, if I do say so myself.
Oh boy. Alright. Survive. Not for long, though. Dang it. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a trek back.
Well, womp womp. Womp womp, Tony. You gotta do it.
Don't you just love that about Souls likes? So when you get pretty far with it, but don't have a place to rest, and then you end up dying at the very end, and you have to walk all the way back.
I think it's kind of charming. Ah! I did not mean to go through that strange portal, and it just disoriented the hell out of me. Why would you open one right there?
You know what's particularly funny about Marvel Rivals? I saw someone like attempt to platinum trophy it, and one of the trophies / achievements was for using Doctor Strange's portals to like bait someone into jumping off a cliff.
Oh, that's really funny.
I remember when Toadbutt made a review on the game, and when Kinito Pet was turning on your face cam, the camera was facing the wrong direction, so it took footage of an Among Us Walter White.
That's really funny, actually. Yummy. We won. We won.
Yay! Glad you won.
Where are you at?
But I lost. Trying to get past this room full of enemies.
Well, get ready for an enemy gauntlet, Tony.
Yippee! Neo, what are your thoughts on Ultra Kill? Someone's asking in chat.
Oh, I love Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is very fun. Or villain, I'm not judging.
You've also played Neon White, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about V1 versus White?
So basic. Oh my god. Nothing in common.
Well, the appeal from what people have explained to me, and I kind of like it, at least like the idea of it too, is that it's basically like two people that it's two situations where heaven and hell are full and overrun, and these two warriors with like a lot of guns are just able to clear both areas out completely.
That's like a really big stretch, though.
Well, how is it a stretch?
V1 kind of just does it because V1 needs to do it to survive. It's like a survival instinct than anything, and then that focuses mainly around this like false heaven. From what I know, Neon White's heaven is like literal heaven. And then in that same vein, White's forced to do
White's forced to be there, but like, it's not like he needs to be there to survive. It's like for a false promise of salvation, which he doesn't really care about. He more cares about his memories than anything else.
I see. Well, V1 has a few different options, like as far as like matchups are concerned. Like one of them is Hank from Madness Combat, and another one is well, it's not really another one so much as it is the entire cast of Murder Drones, which I really don't like because you're basically taking a whole bunch of really well-defined and well-written characters, and you're dumbing them down to basics and forcing them to banter with what's basically a brick wall.
What's the brick wall in question?
V1, he doesn't speak, he doesn't banter, he doesn't even talk. Woo.
Yeah. I just jumped off the edge. I have one killed my name. This is great.
You know the same guy who made a Homelander dunking on video said that Uzi beat V1? I know about that guy, Chris Crosspants, I think that's his name. But, personally, like, if you want my stance on, like, V1's stats, like, I don't know, scaling V1 is such a crapshoot right now, because, like, and ironically enough, it all comes from, like, the latest update fraud, where a lot of cosmic level stuff is potentially implied for Hell, but then you remember, like, this whole area of Hell is kind of, you know, not supposed to be real. Or at least most of the stuff you see in that realm, in that sector of Hell is not supposed to be real. So it becomes a question of what do you think is real and what is not real, which potentially gets V1 all over the place in terms of like where he stands.
My sanity. Oh, there's something there. There's not.
And by the way, this includes the idea that like Hell is like 39-dimensional because of a lore note hidden in Ultra Kill.
Well, that's fun.
So, chew on that, Simone the Digger. A robot is.
I mean, it's literally stated that their power just its spiral power just keeps growing.
So V1 is hyperversal. I'm going to pretend I know what that means. Because frankly, the terms hyperversal, outerversal, all the versals, aside from Uni and Multi, have kind of been lost on me. Like, I've heard them thrown around so much that I couldn't care less what they mean.
Avoid that entire ult.
Almost got it!
King
Shut up. Like, the amount of times that I will just tell Galacto to shut up is immeasurable.
You find Galacta pretty annoying, huh?
I don't find her annoying most of the time. I'll find her annoying if I'm like actively doing something. If I'm like actively trying to go up to the team and I'm like, oh god, I'm losing, and then immediately after she'll go, "It almost got it!" Like, girl, I know. What do you think I'm working on? thoughts on Rewrite versus Bill Cipher?
Ah,
Noah, I've stated this before. No offense, but I hate most things that are EXE related.
I mean, understandable. A lot of them can kind of blend together, but there is some definite appeals to Rewrite as, like, for lack of a better word, an EXE. Because, like, what people like about Rewrite, is not just how he's presented and like what he is like within his own lore. Because like he is like this eldritch deity that happens to take Sonic's form, but it wasn't originally like that. Like Rewrite originally was a scam program in the 90s that was designed to give people the ability to talk to God. Which actually adds more context into the I am God whole thing. But that much aside, it was of course a scam, and people fell for it, like a lot. But sooner or later, people began to end things after seeing this program, which drew a lot of unwanted attention to it. And then it was found out that an eldritch entity took over the program in order to take the souls of those who ended things. And eventually, at some point or another, the program fell into some random person's hands, and they fused it with a bootleg Sonic game for whatever reason, and that's why Rewrite is the way he is.
Fun. I low key, I think that would have been so much cooler if it was just like anything else besides.
Oh hey, I looped back around to City.
Like can we get like a new character that gets him becomes the host of a cosmic entity?
Well, You know, it is kind of funny how we always like jump to Sonic for these kinds of things, but
like, when do we get to the point where it's just not scary? No, we've gotten to that point already. It's just like I cannot, like, if you think about Lord X right now.
Mm-hmm.
I literally can't find him scary anymore. He looks like an old grandpa.
Well, the way people have memed about him, he basically is an old grandpa.
It's called, Jack showed me this, like, thing of a bunch of Sonic.exe songs in the style, like, that are meant to sound like Michael Jackson songs. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I mean, I've seen Lord X look like he's Michael Jackson, like wear the hat and the coat.
Yeah, no, Jack showed me this, and it's just a bunch of different songs. And it's like really, really good, actually. It has a cameo from the Ink Demon.
The Ink Demon of all things.
Yeah, he's one of. Yeah, he was one of the. He's like one of the singers in one of the songs. It's actually pretty good.
Songstress Marisa, a voice to ease all burdens and still all troubled minds.
I need another tank. Hey, Tony, since Baldi is planetary, you're interested.
When has Baldy been planetary, brother?
Give me a second.
What did
I will show you. I will show you in
Mr.
DMs and not elaborate further. I will do it. Nobody say anything. I'm going to show Piff in DMs. Let me find a picture.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse. I'm planetary now. Dead. I'm just baffled by that statement. He's like a man.
Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. It's the dumbest thing ever. But all these.
But you're not cooking with fire, Tony. Okay.
I know. I'm not cooking with fire because I wasn't the one who chefed it.
Wherever the chef put it back.
Let me try to find it.
You're dead. Goodbye, Iron Man. Gambit, you will fold today. So don't worry, chat. I didn't see you spoiling why Baldy was planetary or whatever. He's a normal man.
I'm trying to find it. It's so complicated.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my normal schoolhouse where I'm planetary, brother.
Okay, here it is. I will save this. There is an official string of comics made by the creator. It is the stupidest thing ever, the most poorly drawn thing ever. And this is what they are referring to when they say Baldy is planetary.
Guys, are we being so for real right now?
This is real. Check your DMs.
I haven't looked at it because I'm playing Marvel Rivals.
Well, when you look at it, let me know what you think.
I will look at it after this match. Kneel before me, peasants.
Alright.
Oh, that's great.
I have sent it in DMs, and as soon as this match is over, he will experience the stupidest.
Gambit never folds. Okay.
I'm finding a lot of these Wanderers journals. Alright, going up.
Hey, can my team win so I can look at this stupid... Oh, hi. Oh, hi, I'm planetary level.
I'm in the pleasure house now. That's actually what it's called.
Yes, it is. Okay, what is this? Okay, so it's a shitpost.
Baldy is a shitpost.
I'm gonna take you. Tony, I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna throw you into a closet. You know what type of closet it's gonna be?
What?
It's gonna be a cleaning closet. With a broom.
Well, I like broom closets. Just look at the Stanley
I
Parable.
will make
No, you don't understand. A cleaning closet with a broom.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna meet Sweeper then. All right. He seems like a cool guy, just a little obsessed with sweeping.
Looks like it's sweeping time. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep.
Alright. Oh. Spirit of the singer. Welcome to my stage, little one. I am Marisa, a songstress of some renown. Though given the sorry state of this place, you might find it hard to believe. Huge crowds once flocked here to hear me sing, then something changed. The audience, once so enwrapped, began to leave. I continued to sing, yet my voice fell silent upon their ears. Perhaps you'd care to listen to me sing. You'll be the first in an age to hear it. Is there something I can do here? Like, can I, like, use the dream nail on her?
You can use the dream nail on her if you want to be a cruel son of a bitch.
No, I don't want to be a cruel son of a bitch, so let's just sit here and listen to her sing. Like, genuinely. I need to sit down for a second.
Here's the thing. If there is any non-hostile dream person, you can use the dream nail on them, but you would just be cruel. You're killing them. Permanently.
What a lovely voice. Alright, that's enough. That would be disgusting, Janice Rivera.
Someone said, did Neo see it yet? You know, I saw it. But that's just like the most non-canon piece of media I've ever seen.
People take it 100% literally because it's from the creator, and Baldi is inherently meant to be a shitpost.
Although you know what's also from the creator?
What?
Myself. I'm from the creator.
A lot of rooms here. No, that comic is confirmed to be canon. By who? Like, did the actual, like, owner of Baldi actually say that, no, this comic is 100% canon? If so, where did he say it? On his Twitter? Or X, as it's called?
On his because that's how X would be pronounced.
Remember that little bit about Ban's cross button?
Oh my god, there was some. Oh my god, I got. Anyways, blah blah blah. What did you say?
Never mind. I don't want to bring up painful memories.
Yeah, don't bring up the memories of the ban. I watched like Salty DK Dan try to play through it, and he just was not feeling it.
Where do I want to go? I'm pretty sure I need like the shadow dash, but I'm not sure where to go for it. You know, I got a lot of money. I may as well go back to Dirtmouth.
Go back to Dirtmouth. Get yourself something nice to eat. Maybe a nice plate of spaghetti, perhaps.
I hope you made lots of spaghetti.
Why am I like actually cooking as Hawkeye? I've gotten like a ton of kills this game actually. And I just decided to play Hawkeye on a whim.
Bapanada.
Got that. I could buy another mass shard, vessel fragments, and pins.
God bless.
Elegant key. That could be useful. Oh, nice. Now I just need one more mass shard for extra health. Alright. Now, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to Crystal Peak, actually. I don't want to use the stag station.
You're gonna go to Triple Peak?
Yeah, go back to Crystal Peak, because there's something at the top I think I can access.
I don't know if you can get up there right now, actually. You don't have double jump. So don't go up there.
Okay, then. There's not much else other places I can go right now, unless I want to brave Deep Nest.
I think you might have to brave Deep Nest, actually.
Well, we've
Yeah,
gone
I think
everywhere
you
else
do.
we
Go
can
brave Deep Nest.
May as well. Alright,
Chat said buy the heavy blow, it's a good charm. Are you guys evil?
Are you trying to trick me into doing something?
Okay, so heavy blow is the worst charm in the game. It takes up, I'm pretty sure, 2 slots. 2 valuable charm slots to give you slightly more knockback to the enemies that you hit.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, but that's not all. That's not all, Tony. Bosses take 1 less hit to stagger.
1 less hit.
A single hit.
And that's worth it in your guys' eyes.
It's not.
I haven't completed the game, so I don't know what that charm is. What's the next game you'll stream? Probably another part of Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Do I not have that?
Alright.
do we have? This is a very fun team comp right now.
What do you have?
We have 4 supports, 1 tank, and 1 Vanguard. See, I'd go for Hawkeye, but y'all have a tank. I'm so fine. I just stand in my teammates' line of fire, and I'm fine.
And by the way, what did you think of my connections for Rewrite versus Amanda? I thought they were good. I saw your community post on that. Oh.
You know what? I feel like being a memer. We have 5 supports now. We have 5 supports and 1 Spider-Man. This is great. We just never have enough damage to do shit, but at least we don't die.
Well. Gotta go get my shade back. Don't you just hate it when you lose your own shadow?
Yeah.
Peter Pan knows the
I
feeling.
would hate it if it was a relatable thing that actually happened to me, but you know.
Well, at least Peter Pan can relate.
Well, Peter Pan isn't real. I know.
But I see him all the
Shocker.
time on a screen. And in stage plays.
What, is Sonic real then?
Yeah. I mean, he's interacting with real
Yeah,
humans.
exactly. He just takes on a human form. No, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
First of all, before I say this, someone said, should I download Marvel Rivals? I'm not good at multiplayer games. Maybe. You kind of just have to try, I guess. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that reminds me of this person who made like a Twitter post, I think, and they were like, see, when I was little, I was afraid of very irrational things, but I would make really stupid, stupid reasons, very elaborate stupid reasons why the things that I was scared of couldn't get me, so that I would be all right. And the funniest one that they gave the example of was, I was scared of Nightmare Fredbear, so I imagined that Nightmare Fredbear was real, but he was in China and could only take 1 step towards me per year.
Wow. I mean, points for creativity.
And then they attached the picture of him in China, and it's just a text box, and it says, I can't fucking move.
That's hilarious.
I think it is genuinely the funniest piece of media I've ever seen. I can't move. Oh my god. Tony, don't you know that dying is bad?
Well, yeah. I don't do it intentionally.
Oh, that reminds me. So in my chorus class, I once had a little run-in with this like kid.
What is this place?
It wasn't like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll worry about it, but I think there's a secret in this room. But I don't know if you can get to it right now.
Oh, so it's just a follower of the Radiance, I think.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is I once had a run-in with this kid. Not a run-in. He's all right. But he thought I said something. He thought I said something racist, and it was like really funny because his response was going. Okay, I'm not gonna say my real name, but he went, "Piff, that's bad. Piff, that's bad." And I corrected him. I told him like that's not what I was saying. And the what's it called? The thing lives on in that quote lives on in infamy. I have so many run-ins in my class now where I will go up to someone and say something that's like, or say something, or they'll say something that's like it's something like that somebody did that was like really bad, and then immediately they'll turn to me and go, "Piff, that's bad. Piff, that's bad." Oh my god.
Wow.
Yo, NeoDev, after your Marvel Rivals match, you can check my most recent post. Okay.
There's a lot of centipedes here. Ugh. Just lost my shade in the worst part in one of the worst parts. I'm not getting that thing back.
Or whatever.
Well, may as well take the traditional path because I am not getting back there anytime soon.
Cool art. Sorry I don't care about either of these characters. I'm sorry.
What's the art of?
It's a matchup. It's a matchup between Rewrite and Amanda, two characters that I just don't really have much personal interest in.
Oh. Well, that's a shame, but I'm sure the art is good.
Wrong. Yeah, nothing wrong with the art or anything or the matchup or anything. I just don't care about the characters enough to have an opinion. Aim at the enemy to improve focus.
No,
really?
Duh.
Oh no, that's a mechanic. That's like it means focus is in the mechanic focus. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say because like that doesn't sound that sounds like an obvious.
I thought it was literally just like, oh yeah, if you aim at the enemy, you'll focus more. It's like, no duh.
Alright. Alright. Let me try going over here. I wonder what's over here. It's like a drop.
What if I killed Penny Parker with explosives? Well, let me not say that. Let me not say that to get the stream demonetized. What if I blew up the Penny Parker mech with my cool explosive arrows?
Why do people hate Oma Chow? They find his tutorials annoying.
Low-key, if you want to skip the tutorials, just be good at the game. Why are you hiding away, Groot? You're a tank.
I love seeing players like confidently play a character wrong.
That's certainly a statement.
Okay, so like when I say that, I don't mean like oh, you're not playing the character in the way the meta is you're supposed to play it in the meta. I mean it like I mean it as in like you're playing a character that's supposed to be in a specific role and then you're just ignoring the role entirely. It's like when people try to play offensive supports. Make super duper ultra omega Neo ultimate omnipotent explosion Neo dev. I'll think about it. Even the Lego Dimensions the Sonic level made fun of Omo Chaz's advice because y'all realize that Sonic Team just kind of leans into whatever in joke y'all have.
They like it. They're like that. Alright, now I'm in Deep Nest from the bottom route. I hope I can actually survive this long enough to get to my soul. Ooh, another max shard. That I think I can get to. No, I cannot get to. Not right now, anyway. Oh, hey, Cornifer. This place gives me the creeps. Vicious doctors creatures burst out all over the place. The passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave. Though, if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy my map?
Please don't hate me for this.
I only have 38.
Super
I need
Kirby.
38 Geo.
Womp womp. Go get some. Go get more money, Tony. Please don't hate me for this, but I'm playing Super Kirby Clash and having fun. What's there to hate? Super Kirby Clash is a fine game.
Don't worry, I'll run back to you, Cornifer. I just need 8 more Geo. Okay, I have the Geo. Now I just need to not die on my way back. Yes, please. Probably not very finished, but not too bad. I can fill this out. Do people seriously still say womp womp? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I say womp womp all the time.
I mean, it's not really gonna die anytime soon.
It's absolutely not going to die anytime soon. It's womp womp. It's one of the funniest phrases to say to somebody full-heartedly.
And a Mario villain is named after it.
Oh, womp.
Not to be confused with the thwomp. They are very different.
Yes. Hi, Thor. See, Thor, here's the thing. The thing isn't here, so I can't make this joke, actually.
I'm sorry, did you just say, here's the thing? Well, the thing isn't here, actually, so I can't make that joke.
Okay, no, because I make this joke with Jack all the time of, I go, so here's the thing, and then I change into the thing. I'm playing Hawkeye now, because I've been playing a really good Hawkeye. Deltarune fans are probably still using some memes like always been up to Pirates Night. Yes, because it's funny. It's like people still say, well, I can't say it or else Tony might ban me. Well, then don't bring it up in the first place. the thing, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm not making the joke. I'm not making the joke. I promise. Deep Nest is crazy, Loki.
I could tell from all the centipedes around.
Yeah, tread carefully and just try to get to a destination on the left. Do you have a moment where you didn't get a boss or level hate until you played it and then get why they're hated? For me, it was Pyribbit from Super Kirby Clash. It's Pyribbit. Pyribbit is just a hard boss.
To be honest, I don't think I really have that experience. When I hear like about a hated boss and I finally get around to the game that hated boss is in, I'm usually like, oh boy, what is this gonna be like? I'm usually more dreading it rather than like not really understanding it.
Yeah. I never really have the experience of like, oh my god, I'm gonna hate this guy, and then I actually do hate it. I usually like it.
That's lucky for you.
You die, Star-Lord? Get out of here. Go! Thank you. See you.
Whew. Sorry if I'm not commentating much or talking much. I just need to survive this area.
That's real.
Pyro was also
Survive
hated in
better.
Triple Deluxe for how long he stalled. Yeah, because he kept jumping into the background and just spamming ranged attacks.
See, but that's a skill issue because in Triple Deluxe you can just get stoned. You can get stone, archer, wheel if you want to be a masochist.
Okay.
Yeah, no, unironically, those three abilities can make you invincible to most if not every boss.
I'm more of a fan of sword personally, but like if I'm going into like an arena, I usually get the hammer out.
I don't like sword. Not in the arena, no.
I just mean like in general, I like to use sword, but like when it comes to like serious challenges, I usually go with the hammer.
I like sword in Forgotten Land. It's a lot more simple there, but like I like it in that game. And then any other game, it's just I have very mixed feelings on it.
You can also upgrade it to like get to Meta Knight's sword and then Morpho sword.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes those ones so interesting to me. And then the other ones are they're kind of just there.
Like a basic sword, big giant sword that makes you really slow.
Gigant sword is actually kind of fun when you really like understand it. I remember back when I was a wee lad, I did not like this one, and then we counted it as a sin in the video.
Mm-hmm.
I take that back.
You know, maybe we should remaster that video one day. Now that Forgotten Land has DLC.
Yeah. Can we redo my YouTube origin?
We can retcon transparent Pifflehead from existence and my broken window. Made a post on the community tab just a second. Okay, I'll check it out later. shade is currently below me. Yep, I hear it.
Get her.
There we go.
Wait. So I've asked this to chat before. If I started streaming, it wouldn't be definitely would not be as often as Tony because I'm busy. I have a lot of things going on in my life. If I started streaming, would you guys watch it? Would you guys tune in?
I'd probably tune in if I can.
I know you would.
Guys, did you hear Neo's question? He asked if you guys would tune in if he streamed.
There's only just 8 people in here, that's why.
Okay, we got and I would and I'll think about it from 2 people.
I'll think about it. That's crazy.
Are there any benches in the deep nest?
No. Well, there are. But they're in the very far corners of deep nest.
Lovely.
You know, yeah. You want another main reason why we have rancid eggs? Deep nest. Once you get the map layout for deep nest, it's a lot easier. But you know, you don't have that yet, so.
I mean, I bought the map from Cornifer, but it's very unfinished.
Yeah, you have to finish it by, you know.
Huh. Made it back to
You
Fumble
like
Waste.
chill out. You chill out, Scarlet Witch. It's not that serious.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna go to a bench, and then I'm gonna enter back down into Deep Nest. It's like I have a shortcut back there now.
I'm just used to Tony, that's all. I think I will, though. I'm gonna stream on my like that implies that like I'm gonna like take over Tony's streaming, like.
Yeah, like he's not gonna take over my streams. He'd be streaming
Like,
it on his own channel.
own channel. You know that, guys, right?
Do you guys seriously think that Neo just exists as part of my channel exclusively?
Like, I appear in most, like, to be fair, I haven't made a video in a little bit, but, like, I have my own channel. I've just been busy with a project.
A very big project, but a project nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
And a very important project to him. That is a very big passion project, and I expect all of you here to see it. Please support my friend's endeavors.
Please.
What's up? Hey, Heartless Angel, welcome to the stream.
Wait,
How
what?
long have we been streaming? Almost 3 hours now?
I think so, yeah.
You need a top-notch team to win this match.
How about you get a top-notch team up your? You know, I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I will be looking forward to his project, though. I'll be glad to see what he has in store. Hey Tony, how do you make your video fun for you to make?
I just
You
have fun
kinda-
making it. Like,
Yeah, okay, so or any project for that matter. You know how you do it? You just think, "Hey, what if I could do this thing?" And you go from there. If that sounds stupid, it's because it is.
it's just how it works for any content creator. How do I make this fun? You just have fun. Yeah, and you know what an example of having fun with it? I almost considered putting when making the thumbnail for this stream, I was tempted to put man on the thumbnail for it.
Man, you absolutely should have. I don't know why you didn't do that.
Okay, there's a bench in Deepness that's actually not too far from where I was, so I think I can make it. Yeah, let's head over there. We'll see how far in Deepness we can get for this next hour, and then we'll call it.
I mean, Deep Nest is big, but it's not like that big.
All right. Honestly, from all that I've played of Hollow Knight, it definitely feels like a game that requires a great deal of patience from you. Not just because of its difficulty, but also just like how much you need to travel. Like, you just need an immense amount of patience to have faith that eventually you will arrive where you need to go.
That is like actually entirely true. You need a good deal of patience for it.
Well, I have a problem where I think an idea only to forget it and doom scroll on TikTok. Ouch.
Well, you kind of just you have to get the motivation. If you don't get the motivation, then you can't go anywhere.
I mean, as Reggie Fils-Aimé once said, if it's not fun, why bother?
If you don't, and here's the thing: if you had the motivation to make a thing, then you lost the motivation to make a thing. It probably means that it wouldn't have made a great video. If you yourself are so bored of the concept that you made in your head that you can't even like bother to let it finish cooking, then don't try to like put sauce on it. Don't try to like season it.
A chef's dish is only as good as the heart the chef has making it.
I never miss, and then I immediately die. Okay, so for reference, Hawkeye's ultimate makes it so you can just you hit somebody and then they start to leave after images, and hitting those counts as hits towards them. Pretty much you can just go, you know, I kind of saw that one from 3 seconds ago. And then just kill them. That's just how it works. Brother, Daredevil, it's not that serious, brother. Like a devil, out!
Go on,
God.
Jalaka.
Oh god, people are talks. Oh please leave me alone. Oh please leave me alone. Oh please leave me alone.
Getting hounded?
Yes. I'm now making my ranking of Silk Song Act 1 boss, and I'm just started my YouTube channel. Also stuttering problem. You mean stuttering problem?
I mean, sometimes I
you
stutter
just
without a
gotta-
script, but maybe you just gotta. It does take a little bit of practice, but the way I do it is to just be confident in what I say.
Yeah, Tony has a really great YouTuber voice, actually.
A spore shroom. Spore shroom charm. Composed of living fungal matter. Scatters spores when exposed to soul. When focusing soul, emit a spore cloud that slowly damages enemies.
Yeah, it's like you get a small amount of... You can use one of your slots to get a small amount of damage.
It doesn't seem all that worth it, but I can see why it would be to some people. Wait, hang on, what kind of build do I have? I have the Wayward Compass, I have the Mark of Pride, and I have the Dashmaster.
It actually pairs really well with, like, a Bulwark Shell. Or whatever or whatever it is. The one that like kind of guards you when you're charging soul.
Oh yeah, I know that one. But I forget, but its name escapes me at the moment.
Hey, at least my quiver's refilled. Wow, really?
Oh boy, gotta make my way down and around. And try not to fall too far.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare fall down.
Okay, next to hit point. Ugh. No!
Did you die?
Yes, I did.
That's sad.
So sad. So anyway, I want to talk. Have you seen any good movies lately, Neo?
Zootopia 2.
My family says it's a good one too.
So, they took Zootopia and then made it into an action movie, and I think that's the best decision that they've ever made. Like, from the start, you can tell it's just so much of a different overall vibe because of them being, like, a proper team now. The first story, yeah, that's just like typical. You gotta have their like origin story. Now that they have that, it's like they're like, okay, Judy and Nick are already completely solid characters. How about we just keep doing what we were doing with them? They do have they have this plot line through the movie of Judy just being like really wanting their next big job, so she kind of just does everything to make sure they succeed. And Nick is kind of just like, hey, Judy, what if we just didn't? What if we just went home instead and like had like a nice cup of coffee?
Just relax, girl. Stop stressing yourself out all the time.
Yeah, and it leads to Nick being the voice of reason for most of this movie, and I think that's really funny.
I would never expect a Nick Wilde to be the voice of reason, especially considering the first movie, but
He's genuinely the voice of reason. It's really fun.
oh, that's right, I can't go this way. Gotta go around.
I'm not gonna give a lot of spoilers, but there's a scene midway through the movie that's like also a chase scene. It's great. Nick has a crush on Hops, if you can't tell. Never outright says in the movie.
I mean, sometimes you don't really need things to be said.
Yeah, but there's also they also very much lean towards the friendship aspect of this.
I mean, they're only friends until one of them gets too close.
Okay, maybe don't say that.
What?
Because there's a lot of ways people can interpret that, and that's a really bad way. That's a really bad thing.
Alright. There's
Please.
another me.
What's it called?
There's two of me now.
There are two of you. But yeah, for reference, that's not exactly the best way to put that.
Anyways, I can totally see why people would ship them, especially considering the clips I've seen of Zootopia 2.
Yeah.
Ooh. I found a nice spot in the depths of Deepnest.
So one of the I can absolutely see why people ship them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, I think just pay for and then I guess like you were trying to say, I guess it could be a friends for now type thing. Like,
Very good
Trolls-
friends for now.
Troll 3 did that. Or like the Trolls series did that, and the fact that I have to go to reference the Trolls series for anything is crazy.
But did you actually see Trolls band together?
No. I just saw clips.
Me too, but I only ever watched the trailers, because, like, Trolls is such a whatever franchise, in my opinion.
I don't want to listen to pop music franchise.
I think that means you don't like Sing, either.
I like Sing. Sing is good, because Sing is like, it's kind of cute in a way. The music's actually a central point, and it doesn't feel stupid. I don't like Sing 2 as much. But it's like, I don't think that Sing 2 is bad. Don't prefer it.
Door open opens. I mean, I think the Sing movies are fun in their own way.
Yeah. I think so too.
stop releasing the Glartross. That's crazy. Ugh. Bored again. See, you know, it's one of my favorite parts of being in the Marvel Rivals community.
What's that?
Witnessing people crash out while like Spidey is in the background going like, you get a weapon, you get a weapon, you get a weapon. You'll have people be like, bro, you better heal me right now, brother. What are you doing? And it's like,
I'm trying, but there's 4 million teammates on my ass right now.
oh hi Magneto, you're dead.
No, you killed Magneto. No, wait, he's a criminal.
He is.
Oh, hey, got our worm. Should probably return to that worm dad at some point.
In the grubs.
Grub dad, I mean.
Grubfather.
Right now I'm in the depths of a deep nest. Wait, Cam's here? Oh, hey Cam, welcome.
Hi Cam.
Also another me.
He's not on Discord right now. It's fun seeing him here.
And he's gone. The other me has disappeared.
I didn't even notice that Cam was here.
Me neither until someone called him out. Alright. Just a little burn. I don't like this. I don't like that there's another me skulking about.
Doom? That's that Dr. Doom!
And he keeps disappearing.
SAX? Anyone? What is SAX?
SAX is from Metroid Fusion.
Oh.
Which, if you don't know, and I assume you're not really into Metroid that much.
No.
Okay, then. Basically, what happens in Fusion is that there's this creature called the X Parasite that can assimilate. That once it attaches itself to someone, it's then able to completely take that being over and mimic them almost flawlessly, but stronger. So what happens in the early game is that Samus gets attacked by an X Parasite.
Mm-hmm.
And
wow.
and the scientists are able to save her, but with some heavy alterations to her DNA. And then at one point, when you're searching the ship trying to get rid of the X Parasites, when you go down an elevator, instead of just the camera going down with you, it stays where you were, and then one of the walls blows up, and you see another Samus, which is the X Parasite that attached itself to Samus. And that thing wanders about the ship. It's scripted, but it's around, and you do encounter it. Hey, come back here, other me. If that's at all interesting to you.
It is interesting. Also, somebody in my lobby is called Doomed Yowie.
Doomed Yowie?
Yes. Oh god.
Look. Oh no.
Oh hi, Iron Man. I see you in the sky.
Oh, well, this is a lovely sight. Hey, other me.
beautiful day outside.
You are not me. Wait, hang on. Is this where this music is from?
Yes.
Nos?
Yep.
I've heard this music
Say hello to
before. It
Nos.
was used in like Indie Cross or something for Bendy's section.
Say hi to him, Johnny. He just wants a big hug.
Hi, Nosk, but please don't hug me too tight. I'm scared.
You could say, you could tell him, don't hug me, I'm scared.
You know, this would be right at home at this music would be right at home with Bendy, so it makes sense why Morrow used it. Ah. Ugh. Oh no, he's in the walls! He's in the gosh darn walls!
He's in the walls.
Stay back! I don't want to have to crawl all the way back here. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna die here in a second. Alright, just be careful, just be careful. Don't get greedy.
Go on.
Damn it. Oh boy. Well, this might be a bit of a painful trek back. But maybe not. If only I could dig. And hey, at least the bench is in the pool. Or near the pool, rather. Don't hug me, I'm scared. SAX can also freeze you, since not only does it have the ice missiles, but the DNA alterations in question were Metroid DNA, which is susceptible to freezing. Yikes. Oh hey, yeah, now that, since I unlocked that passage back there, it makes the walk back much easier. Oh, this is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. What are your thoughts on Lily Love Braids from Poppy Playtime Chapter 5?
Aw, you mean that, like, weird purple hair looking girl?
Yeah, her.
I haven't seen anything about Chapter 5, and considering how Markiplier thought about it, I don't want to.
Everyone's reacted to that ending clip in so many different ways. Like, you've seen some people agree, you see some people disagree. But like, one thing's for sure, a lot of people saw it.
Honest take, I feel like the boss and Hollow Knight are overrated. They're either too easy or annoying. There were only five bosses I like. Brother, I think you just hate Hollow Knight.
Damn it. I mean, this is a very creepy enemy. But as for my thoughts on Lily Love Braid, her lore is interesting. Her set piece is interesting. Her voice acting is very good. But, I've seen her chase sequence in action, and it is very poorly designed. And I can think of, like, several different ways you could have made that chase sequence better, like, just off the top of my head.
Does Hawkeye partner with the Avengers to land 10 KOs? Excuse me?
Okay, I don't know when I'm gonna get the chance to ask you this, but I might as well ask you now. Who do you think the Roaring Knight is in Deltarune?
Oh,
You don't know?
I really don't know. I haven't seen Chapter 4 properly, actually.
Well, there's a lot of theories going around. One of the memeier ones is that it's Papyrus. Another one of the more literal ones is that it's Des. But my headcanon, at least as far as what little I've seen, you know how Deltarune starts with us making a vessel for ourselves?
Yeah.
I think the Roaring Knight is that vessel.
Maybe.
I think that's the most logical, well, the most logical outcome that I see, rather than being any pre-established character. I think it would be very interesting to see, like the whole thing about Deltarune is that your choices don't matter. But the idea that because your choices don't matter, the vessel would take on a life of its own and try to fight back against the vessel you do have, that being poor Chris.
I think it's Des.
Do you think it's Des?
Loki. Maybe.
Why do you think it's Des?
You ever think it's Des?
You just think it to think it. Okay. It's so hard to actually gauge where he's gonna jump, when he's gonna jump. Not sure what lies beyond the point of Nosk, but I think maybe a little bit after Nosk is when we're gonna call it, because I'm getting a little tired.
Alright.
And honestly, if the Roaring Knight is gonna be like our original vessel, that would honestly strengthen the connection between like the Hollow Knight and the Roaring Knight, considering the lore surrounding the Hollow Knight.
Your thoughts on the smiling critters and the nightmare critters? I'm sorry, but I have always thought of those critters as like nothing more than like the advertisement bait.
I mean, the original smiling critters were at least cool ideas. I mean, it gave us Catnap, and that horrific scene with Dog Day.
But we have to think about it. Is Catnap really that cool?
I mean, his lore is cool. His voice is cool.
I think his lore is fine.
I mean, and his design, like, sure, it's a little basic with just like giant purple cat, but
I mean, I like the nightmare cat, but I don't like the smiling critters in general.
well, what don't you like about them? Like, aside from them, quote unquote, being the advertisement bait.
Like okay, so for for mascot horror, I really like it when like the actual when the actual like mascots like have a lot of meaning to them. We just got like a ton of different examples of like mascots that the company makes. So like the I feel like if we started off with the smiling critters, I'd have a more warm reception to them. But we like already came off the Huggy, which I think is a pretty good concept, and then Mommy Longlegs, which I think is a pretty good concept, and then we had to pair it up with like the most generic plush toys, and there's so many of them.
Here's my thing.
There's not really a distinguishing feature to them that like makes them stand out. They're just kind of there.
I think of them as like Playtime's equivalent to like the Care Bears, if you remember them.
Yeah, but like the Care Bears all have like really distinguishing features. Like here's the thing. If you're gonna have a big cat, like a big plush like line, you need to have something that actually makes them all pretty distinguished characters besides just changing the animal that they are.
I mean, there is some personality change between them. Like, the elephant is the smart one. The unicorn is Fluttershy, basically.
Yeah, but okay. All right, tell me that based on the designs. Here's another thing, and this is just something that bothers me. When you have a big cast, another thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that all of their designs convey a personality type, or depict some form of their personality, or do the opposite. It depicts something or a part of their personality that's not there. So that when they actually do reveal their personality, you're like, oh my god, really? You know what they do? They, like, okay, think about it from this angle. Freddy Fazbear, right?
Yeah.
If he was just bear, would you like him? If he was just the straight up bear animatronic, no other distinguishing features, would you like him?
I mean,
No.
it would
In the same vein.
it'd be interesting, I guess, but I guess it wouldn't have the same level of charm to him as like what he is now.
When you look at Freddy Fazbear, what do you see? You see a showman type bear. He's got the little top hat. He's got the little microphone. You see this big showman. He's gotta be the star. You look at Bonnie. Oh my God, he's like the second in command. He's got the cool guitar. He's just got. It's just like overall that really gives him a lot of personality, and that's just one object. You look at Chica, she got a little cupcake and a little bib that says "Let's eat." Obviously, she's a foodie. You look at Foxy's got a little more of a rugged design. You can tell he was like an idea that happened and then kind of got abandoned later on. There's so much storytelling that you can tell with like how something looks. Yet the smiling critters kind of refuse to do that.
And there is some element to their design in like their necklaces, kinda.
They have necklaces?
Yeah, they do. You didn't notice that?
You see how like the small details of personality. Sorry, no, the big details of a character's personality should not be portrayed through small details.
Norman says, "Hi, so I saw you playing Hollow Knight, and I was going to recommend Windet's Explained in Insults old series because of the title, but now I see you're in Deepness, so it wouldn't help much. Okay. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
that... But anyways, continue.
I mean, you need to, like, if you have, like, a big thing, like, if you have a really big thing, like the smile. How many smiling critters are there, actually?
Let me think. Let me think for a second. Catnap, Dog Day, Elephant, Bobby Bear Hug, Kickin' Chicken, the Rabbit. I believe there's 8. There's one more I'm not thinking of.
I'm gonna look.
Oh yeah, the pig. Yeah. Yeah, there's a cat, a dog, an elephant, a unicorn, a bear, or a rabbit, a chicken, and a pig.
There's so many. There's so many. And you just, like, the only ones that you can remember that I can remember off the top of my head are Dog Day and Catnap.
Probably because they're the ones that get the most focus.
The others are kind of just there for fluff.
I will say this much: the nightmare critters really accentuate your problems because, like, they especially just feel like let's copy what we did previously. The smiling critters worked; these guys will work too.
It's like, no. There's so many of them. There's so many of them, and literally, like, all of their personalities are not shown off in their designs. Like, oh, I'm looking at them right now. It's like they have. It's like they're okay. So the things on their chest are necklaces.
Yeah, that's why I compared them to, like, the Care Bears, because, like, they have their own, like, symbols or their own personalities on their chests.
But, like, in terms of design, that is it. That's literally it.
I mean, some of the poses they make on their
That's
cardboard
not-
cutouts kind of reflect as much, but not as much as I would like.
Like, I can sit here and
This is like trying to find a bowl with a toothpick.
I mean, you're kind of doing that. But yeah, no. The fact that their entire personality has to hinge on a single necklace, that's not good. You know how I mentioned that, like, Bonnie is really good because his guitar gives him a lot of personality?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna know the reason why he works and these guys don't?
Why?
It's because the rest of the Freddy crew or the rest of the Fazbear crew are really solid character design wise. So you can actually infer Bonnie's personality a lot better. Oh yeah, chat said the trick is the left ledge.
The left ledge, okay.
Yeah, I think you can hide beside it. And Nosk won't actually get you. No, like off of it, like right there, yeah.
Ah, I see.
Lots of discussion about the smiling critters. Yeah, because I'm talking about how stupid their character design is. It works like, okay, if the smiling critters were all like one big if they were like one big collective swarm, I would love that. I think that would be way more menacing, and it would make the fact that they aren't as individually interesting fine.
I mean, that's kind of what they
As
did with
they
the
did
nightmare
now.
critters and kind of with the smiling critters too in at least one of the chapters, but they definitely didn't do that for all of them.
I want, like, I'm not talking like, there's like a few of them running around. I want like a swarm. I want them crawling over each other like zombies.
I mean, they kind of do that in chapter 3 at one point.
But it's still so focused on like having a dog day.
and then there's no other focus.
I mean, there's focus on catnap, obviously.
That's what I said, catnap and dog guy.
I will say, without catnap, I don't think we would have gotten one of the scariest sequences in the entire game.
Which is?
The nightmare hallway. This kind of resemblance of PT. Thank you guys for pointing out the ledge technique, because this is helping me a lot.
You just stay there and you'll be fine. For the most part.
Yeah, I can't stay there when he goes up into the ceiling, because he will get me there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah!
That felt like a hot take for you, as fans love them. Heck, some like Anubis and Gemstein are making a show about them on YouTube. What the stupid smiling critters? Sure. Whatever you say. I don't actually. Okay, I want to make it clear. I just hate the designs. I don't hate them as characters, but I just hate the designs. I want because I've seen. I just want I feel like because there was a little show or advertisement thingy. Wasn't there in chapter 3?
At the start of to promote chapter 3, they had that little short that was honestly very Care Bear-esque.
Yeah, and then Catnap walks in and just puts them all to sleep. Like that one?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And that's why I feel like even in the context of the world itself, it's like they have a show. They have a show and their character designs are just the same thing. But different animal this time. I'm gonna make my smiling critter OC, and it's gonna be a dragon.
That would honestly be neat.
And I'm gonna call him Draggy Dunderface.
Draggy Dunderface.
And his necklace is gonna be a fang.
How much more damage can you take? My goodness, you're such a spindly creature. You have a hide made of steel. Finally.
Yeah. Tony, did you even use any soul against him?
No. I used it to
Well,
heal.
that's why. Use soul!
I keep forgetting I have that. I'm chopping down trees with butter knives, people. Help out.
That's just Simon Smoke and he is a dragon. No, it's Dragon Dunderhead.
All that for some pale ore.
Yep. That was an optional boss.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, pale ore is good.
I need to start being more. I need to start actually using my spells more.
Yeah, you do. You know how much faster that boss would have gone?
I'm guessing mere minutes.
Yes. If a boss is taking a while to defeat with your nail, your soul is doing massive damage to them. Remember this, Tony. Your soul scales independently from your nail damage.
Would you guys say I'm washed at this? Would you guys say I'm washed at this for like not relying on my soul?
Loki, nah. You're clearly going for a nail build.
Alright, let me save. How long have we been going for?
No, okay, finally you appear again, Cam. Nah, to be fair, I forget to use stuff too. Well, with Tony, I get to make fun of him for it, so it's different.
Like I said, Tony, I was thinking of making a Smiling Critters fan game where you play as Dog Day and your goal is to save your friends from the nightmare critters. It's a retro platformer. Let me take a look at this map. Alright, tell you what. I'm going to try to make it to the top here, to that bench, and then we'll call it for today.
Alright.
Because I don't want to just end it off on that boss. There we go. Alright. A lot of webs around. I hate deepness so much. And continue to go upwards and stay away from these spiky beetles. All right. Hang on a second. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Alright. I keep going up. Ooh, I think I see a grub.
We'll go get it.
I got it. Oh boy, so looks like I gotta save Zode again. Oh, I see how these things are made. Heal some. How do I get in that room?
Oh, you get in it.
Obviously. I don't know why I even asked you.
What's it called? It's the Puss in Boots clip. The what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? It's like,
I mean, what specifically?
yeah.
Specifically.
It's literally just that clip.
Now, if I just leave the room that Zote is in trouble in, does that mean he dies?
Yes. I think.
I have to find some way to get to him in this room.
He appears, it means you can get to him in general.
It seems like there's a bottom passage that might lead me to him.
Ooh, fun.
I might have to go up. If this kills Zote... Alright.
What if it doesn't?
I don't know what I'll do then. Oh boy, they're all coming alive.
You're an irredeemable monster.
What took you so long, idiot?
God. Oh no. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just end it right here.
Aw.
No more. No more. I'm done. I'm through.
He's through.
I am
The
through.
wall.
I'm through with today. I need food. I need water. I have not drank enough of this water bottle.
You know what, chat? You know what, chat? I'm gonna get the cute little plush dolphin skin for Jeff.
Well, good for you.
I got him.
Yeah. Alright, but that's gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you all for coming. One thing before we end it off. The next era, which is now known to be New Super Lucky's Tale, is pretty much done. I just need to add the subtitles to every scene.
He's lying, guys. It's 5 years in production.
The finished run time is only 22 minutes and like 26 seconds.
He's lying. It's 5 hours.
If it was 5 hours, what do you think I would talk about? The game is only like...
No, every you spend 4 hours talking about how perfect Lucky's hair is. And then you go into a long, prolonged tangent about Lucky.
Okay, bye.